Hi, welcome to the Black and White Show. I'm your host this week, Leigh Brown. This week we'll be talking to a few of the guys regarding their preparation before an interstate game. Obviously our interstate record has been fantastic over the last couple of years, and we're going to talk to a few of the guys about what they do in their preparation and their lead up to a game interstate. So here we go. Here we are with Heath Shaw. Heater, it was a great win on the weekend.
Yeah, it certainly was. After a couple of disappointing losses, to get a win on the board is always good over in Perth.
Now the team seems to be travelling really well when we go interstate, and we've got a good record, obviously 2 from 2 this year. What do you do when we go away? Do you room with someone? Do you room by yourself? What do you do? What's your preparation?
On the weekend I went over a day earlier, but I think the secret to us travelling so well is that the guys don't have to sleep next to their wives and girlfriends. I think sometimes the wives and girlfriends take up most of the space in the bed, so it's good to get by yourself and have a nice double bed to yourself.
So you're recommending possibly staying in a hotel or something while we're in Melbourne?
It could be an option. I think our record shows 9 out of 11. If we went and stayed at Crown Promenade or something the night before a game, it might work.
Here we are with Scott Reid, and your first year at the club obviously. How have you found it? You've settled in, obviously training 5 days a week or 6 days a week now and playing a game on the weekend.
Yeah, it is a lot different. Going back playing in Sydney last year, I trained maybe once a week if I was lucky. Just didn't want to travel that far to train, so I just do a bit of stuff at home. But the body was travelling well now. I got a few injuries during the pre-season, got over them, played a few games, and now I've done this. So I suppose it was just finding that stability in the training, keeping it stable for the whole thing, and not rushing myself really helped me.
And lastly, you're living with a few of the boys, obviously, at the clubhouse. Give us a bit of dirt from the clubhouse.
Yeah, Beamsy's probably the best cook in the house. Lukey Rounds is definitely the neat freak, and Beamsy's just a mess. His room doesn't get clean, doesn't like it to be touched either by the cleaners when they come. Roundsy, when he probably cooks the same meal every day. It's going to be chicken, so you know what you're going to get with him. Me and Beamsy go hand in hand for the cooking. Table tennis, I'm probably the worst in the house, and the boys just like having a game against me because I know they're going to get an easy win.
Very nice. Look forward to my invite around to the clubhouse, and thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Leigh.
Here we are in the change rooms with man of the moment, Leon Davis. Madge, we're just talking a little bit about how well we travel. What do you do in your preparation when we travel interstate?
Yeah, I just like to relax in the hotel room really, so just kick back and wait for the game.
Do you room by yourself or you room with one of the boys? How's that work for you?
I like to room alone, but if I do room with someone, it's either Coxie or Nuxie probably. So, yeah.
Always good to get back to the home state as well. Played some good footy on the weekend over in Perth.
Yeah, always love getting back home, so it's always good to go back and see the family.
Thanks for joining us, and all the best on the weekend.
No worries. Easy.
Thanks for having us. Here we are out by the spa, Steele with Steele Sidebottom doing his recovery. Steele, I think it was your first interstate game on the weekend. Yep. How do you find travelling interstate? Obviously we've got a great record. Yep. What do you do in your lead up to an interstate game?
Oh, I haven't obviously had much, only I suppose playing local footy and stuff like that, but I just did what Butters and everyone told us to do and obviously paid off, so it's good.
So did you room with someone, and how was that?
I roomed with Reedy, so it was a bit of an experience, but it wasn't too bad.
Ben Reid, that is?
Yeah, Ben Reid.
What did you get up to?
Not much, really. I tried to stay my side of the bed. He was always trying to creep in, as Reedy's known around the club.
And throughout the pre-season and the start of the season thus far, who have been the guys or the older guys who have really helped you out and really led you in the right direction and helped you out, I guess, maybe with your videotapes or with your recovery and things like that?
Well, I've got Pendles as a mentor, so he's been pretty good of keep me in line and get me to do things, extras and stuff like that, and even Obes and Tarks, even yourself, all the older guys are there to help you out, so they're all good.
Well, mate, I'm sure you've got plenty more interstate trips ahead of you in your career, and we wish you all the best, and thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Brownie. Cheers.
Well, that's it for this week's show. I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about the experiences guys have when they go interstate. I actually room by myself and really enjoy a bit of quiet time leading up to a game, and then I don't have to put up with guys like Ben Reid or Scott Pendlebury snoring. So hope you enjoyed this week's show. Get on down to the G this week. Twilight game, 4:40 game against Port Adelaide. Hope to see you all there.